Hey yo, what's good? That's what I try to be every time I get on these videos. Talk to all of you. I try to be real. I want to give a shout out to a lot of members in the YTBC that show me love and producing good videos, man. Good videos, great content. I'll give a shout out to Cigar Boxing, who has one of the best breakdowns of Mayweather versus Pacquiao that I've seen in the YTBC. Coach Sheldon Harrison, who who's been producing straight fire lately. His video on ESPN's racism on the case of Floyd Mayweather was just wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow. Get a superstar, man. That's the homie, of course. Where you at? Where you at, player? Where you at, man? I want to hear your prediction, bro. I want your prediction. All right, let's get let's get this video started. Um, I was thinking I like to play scenarios in my head. I like to do what ifs, and I would like to do more of these videos, what if videos. And I was thinking when Marquez knocked out Pacquiao, I was I was hoping that both fighters retired. I wanted both fighters to retire, and that way their great careers were ended by their own great rivalries. These guys had a great rivalry. They were they just meshed with each other's styles, just meshed perfectly to produce great fights, great even 50-50 fights every time they got in the ring with each other. Mm, so I just thought how fitting Marquez would go out in the sunlight and Pacquiao would just retire. He got knocked out. He got knocked out cold. The, Emmanuel Stewart even said he's like Pacquiao should retire. There's nothing else for him to do except to get disqualified. That was everything that Pacquiao hadn't done in his career since. So well, it was more for Marquez to go out in the sunlight with this great victory for me, hoping that he retired, but also for Pacquiao. I just thought he should retire after this devastating loss, man. The knockout loss is like this is hard to come back from. I mean, Roberto Duran did it, but who else has come back from a knockout loss like this? Well, Pacquiao has. Pacquiao has. He beat Brandon Rios. He beat a good fighter, Timothy Bradley, who just had defeated Juan Manuel Marquez. And he beat, well, as coach says, skater dude, Chris Algieri. But yeah, he's come back, and he's come back with fire, man. So, but what if, what if Pacquiao had retired? It's not like speculation on much of Pacquiao's career, but what about Mayweather? What if Pacquiao had retired? I mean, he still got the deal with Showtime anyway, right? We didn't know what Pacquiao was gonna do next, so Mayweather got that deal with then Mayweather got that deal with Showtime. Okay, he still would have fought he still would have fought Guerrero. He still would have fought what's his name, Canelo, of course. He probably still would have fought Maidana, but nobody would have accused him of ducking anyone, right? They would have accused him of ducking Pacquiao for years before he retired, but no one would have been accusing Mayweather of ducking since 2012, since he hypothetically had retired in this situation. But of course, people would have got tired of him fighting second tier opponents like Maidana, like a Guerrero. The Canelo fight was still big, but well, there was not much options. Mayweather has been losing money. That's why That's why Moonves and Showtime and HBO got together so he could make Showtime money because they're paying him a lot of money in this contract. So who would Mayweather have fought? And what of his legacy? What of Mayweather's legacy if if Pacquiao had retired and potentially his greatest rival had retired and he no longer had a chance maybe he would have been calling him out of retirement. Maybe he would have been like, let's make this biggest fight everybody wanted to see. But I don't think there would have been a demand for this fight. I mean, there wasn't a demand for this fight after Pacquiao got knocked out. There was a demand for it after Pacquiao beat Rios, right? But not right after he got knocked out like this. I wonder. These are the things that I wonder. I stay up thinking about these things and I just daydream about this. I think Mayweather. I don't know. I don't. I really, really don't know. Would he have fought Canelo again? That's interesting. He would have fought Canelo in 2015 again. I don't think it would have made it enough. I don't think it would have made that much money as it did in 2013. So there we go again. He would have lost money in Showtime contract. And what other big fight was there? The Cotto fight, second Cotto fight at middleweight. Maybe Cotto would have got that middleweight, and he would have got that title in the six weight class, further solidifying his legacy in boxing. But not a win over Pacquiao enhances his legacy, in my opinion, a lot more than a win against Cotto for the middleweight title, because he already beat Cotto. He knows he could defeat him. We know Mayweather could beat Cotto any day of the week. Any day of the week, Mayweather beats Cotto. But we don't know what'll happen if he beats Pacquiao. That's why it was so interesting to make this fight. That's why we wanted this fight to happen. And I'm so happy it happened. I'm so happy Pacquiao didn't retire, leaving for these hypothetical situations. Maybe he would have been fighting Keith Thurman. He's without Heyman, right? Or Bradley. Maybe he would have give more for blood boxing. Who says Mayweather never fights black fighters? Maybe he would have fought Keith Thurman or Tim Bradley or Devin Alexander. But then again, these fights wouldn't produce big money for his big contract in Showtime. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think would happen? And what are some scenarios that you guys have thought about in this fight? What are some hypothetical scenarios, some what ifs? I like to think about this. I like to think about hypothetical scenarios. As 78 said, we're all boxing nerds, man. That's we come on this and we're nerds, man. We love the sport and we love watching it. And like 78, I've been watching it since I was small, man. Since I was like 3 years old, man. I've been watching boxing, man. I remember watching De La Hoya fight. 96, 95, 96, man. I was born in 93. I remember all that. So, yeah. What are your guys' thoughts? All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, please. Peace.